Good morning, happy Wednesday, buenos dias, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasó? Anyway, it's 41 degrees, it's not too freezing cold, dogs are out, people are walking, the streets are getting cleared up from the snow. Hopefully today the melting continues and they push the rain off until tomorrow, so no rain for today in the forecast, but it will rain tomorrow, they say, but they've been saying that for days. Anyway, hopefully we get today started and we get some of the snow and ice gone and we keep moving forward. F those miserable people. Isn't that what I say? This YouTube thing's hard. I was going to do a video about what I was going to have for my food today. But of course, you know me, I forget to take out the camera and record. So here's what I'm having for my breakfast lunch, brunch. It's going to be some scrambled eggs with some brie cheese and some Cholula sauce, my favorite sauce in the whole wide world. Cholula, that's what it's called, hot sauce. It's probably my favorite sauce in the planet. And the reason being is it's spicy, it's picante, it's tangy, but it tastes good. So if you don't know, now you know. And get the original. There is actual taste to it, not just hotness. It is delicious. All right. Didn't do a whole lot today. Basically stayed in the house. I wasn't feeling well today. I had a few little dizzy spells, but I seem to be fine now. So I'm getting over that and got called into work. So I've got to go into work. It is 5:30 right now. Heading into work and should be done by about 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight, but we will see. And now there's people driving up a street where there isn't a street, but that's just typical. So there's the question of the day. I just stopped there now and gave a homeless guy some money, and technically he wasn't homeless. He said he wasn't homeless. He said he was a vet. He is living in a VA apartment, but has had a lot of issues. I had a good 3 or 4 minute conversation with him, and the only reason I stopped was because he had a very large dog, almost German Shepherd-ish breed, very well taken care of. The dog was very, very healthy, and I'm a dog expert, so, you know, I'm not a vet, but I'm a dog expert. So don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about when you say, how would you know the dog's healthy? Because I know. I've dealt with hundreds of thousands of dogs, so let's not go down that road. Anyway, I stopped to give him money purely because of the dog. He's obviously taking care of his dog. He's obviously, you know, doing what it seems to be the right thing, and he's trying to get back up to me. I've heard a million stories. I'm a recovery coach, dealt with homeless people, drug addicts, alcoholics. It's what I do for a living, so I know that also. And I know they can spin the biggest yarns in the whole wide world, and I know drug addicts are the best liars and actors on the planet. So again, don't get me going on about that. The reason I stopped, I didn't even stop, I was at the traffic lights, he was there, is his dog. His dog was immaculate. His dog was in immaculate shape, and I mean, if he was treating the dog bad, if he was having a hard time, he would have had to have stolen the dog from somewhere, but I have seen him around before. I give him a substantial amount of money, and if I do see him again on the street, I will ask questions. I'm not shy. Those people don't frighten me. It's like I'm not afraid to talk to them or yell at them or tell them to, you know, you fucking screwed me over. So I'm not adverse to that. So he had a good heart-to-heart conversation, told me he's in a bit of a lawsuit situation at the minute as well. So I give him a chunk of money. So my question just is to everybody. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't normally stop and give anybody money. So my question to you is, do you give people money whenever they're begging on the streets? If you do, why? How much? What's the reason? What's the determining factors? Like, just, as I say, 99.9% of the time I don't. The only times I do is if it's around Christmas time, and I've seen them around a lot. Like if they're at the end of the street every day of the week, and you know, I know who they are, what they are, I know whether they're taking their drugs or not, or whether they're on or off their medication or not. That's all my determining factors. But again, it's usually only around Christmas time that I will do that. Jesus, this guy literally just missed me by about a millimeter. So that's the question. What's your thoughts on the subject, and what would be the title of this video? Because I had no idea I was even going to bring that up. It just happened so randomly off the street. It said, do you give homeless people money? Check in with you later. I'm almost at work. I've got to park up my car and get into the work.
Life is a winding road,